Hi everyone, and welcome to another vlog from my channel of Story to Tell. I'm going to start with one I've read really recently, which is Commonwealth by Ann Patchett. So Commonwealth, the tagline for Commonwealth is a powerful story of two families brought together by beauty and torn apart by tragedy. Well, that's not really what I got from it. What I got from it was it's a story really about the glorious messiness of family life. It also is a book about how bad things can happen, but we can get over them. It's about the stories that we tell ourselves about our pasts, and that we all have a different version of the same events, and therefore which version is the correct version, or is there any such thing as a correct version? So that's number one, Commonwealth by Ann Patchett. Okay, so the next book I am going to talk about is by an American writer, and it's called The Nix. So the story opens with Samuel, who is a teacher who is bored of life. He spends most of his spare time playing on video games where he joins other people online. And then we find out that his mother walked out on him when he was a young boy, and he never really understood why. He couldn't understand why she would leave him and his father. As far as he's concerned, they had a happy family life. And as the novel opens, his mother has been arrested for committing a politically motivated act, and Samuel is very, very confused by what's happened because this doesn't reflect the mother that he knows. And the book really is a journey through Samuel finding himself and finding out what his talents are, but also him uncovering his mother's story. And it's all set against the political backdrop of the 1960s and 70s in his mother's case. What I love about The Nix is, first of all, it's long, and as I've said before, I really like long novels. This is 620 pages long, so you can really get your teeth into it. The characters are relatable and understandable. They're not necessarily likeable, but I don't read a book for likeable characters. I read a book for interesting characters. I really like the way the author was able to weave the historical context in to the story. I liked the wide perspective of the story. It's satirical, it's funny, there's lots of dry, understated humour in it. It's not tightly plotted, there's multiple points of view. I like switching points of views. I don't have a problem with switching in different characters' heads. Some people don't like that, I do. And the ending in particular in this novel was very satisfying. I often find that novels peter out at the end and I'm left a bit confused, but this one properly ends. I think if you like things like Catch-22, you'll like this novel because it has that absurdity about modern life to it. The third novel I want to talk about, I've literally just finished, and it is called either Amy and Isabelle or Isabelle and Amy. I'm just going to look that up, I can't remember which way around it is. Oh, The Nix, by the way, is written by Nathan Hill. Isabelle and Amy, or is it Amy and Isabelle? No, it's Amy and Elizabeth. It's Amy and Isabelle, and it's written by Elizabeth Strout. This was a recommend from a friend. This book, and it's a bit similar to Commonwealth and The Nix really, is really about families, about how families function, about the events that happen in families' lives and the secrets that we may keep from each other. It's about a mother and a daughter, predominantly. So Amy is the daughter, and Isabelle is the mother. And it's about one summer in their lives. Amy is coming of age, she's becoming 16, so she's returning from a child into an adult. And the story pivots on an event that happens to Amy early on in the novel that isn't fully clear to the beginning, and it becomes clearer as the novel goes on. And it also becomes clearer as the novel goes on that the event that happens to Amy also happened to Amy's mother, Isabelle. But Isabelle has kept this a secret all throughout her life, a shameful secret that she's hidden. And this novel is really about the damage that keeping secrets can do. And also it's about the power of female friendship and female solidarity, and how when you share your problems with other women, they are understood, and those shameful secrets become less shameful because other women relate to them and understand them. it's about secrets generally. Everyone in the novel, even though it focuses on Amy and Isabelle, Amy has her secret, which is the current thing that's happened, which she feels she has to keep from people. Isabelle has her long-term secret. But you also realise that other characters, there's a character in there, Dottie, she has a secret. The deacon's wife is carrying a secret. And the novel really makes you think about forgiveness, and in particular self-forgiveness. Can we forgive ourselves for the mistakes that we have made in the past? Again, this novel to me has a nice satisfying ending. It's rounded, it pulls everything together, which I like. I don't like novels that end leaving me thinking what's happened. Well, rarely I do. I tend to like a good ending to a novel, so I kind of can put it in its place. So as I've said, all three novels are actually relatively similar, the ones that I've enjoyed so far this year. I mean, really enjoyed. I'll do a video on the ones that I've been disappointed by later on. They're all about secrets. They're all use this perspective of the future. So what I mean by that is the author will suddenly expand out and talk from a perspective of 20, 30 years in the future. And what that serves to do is it kind of reassures the reader that the current event they're reading about, nothing truly terrible is going to happen, that these events happened and they're now being reflected on retrospectively. So they're my choices of 2017. My fourth choice I've already done a book review on, which is Paul Auster's 4321, which is The 4 Lives of Archie Ferguson. So if you want to find out a bit more about that book, have a look for the review for 4321. So they're my 4 favourite novels of 2017 so far, and I'll post a roundup of all my favourites at the end of 2017. Please let me know if you read any of the books that I've recommended, or if you've already read them, please put your feelings on them in the comments below, and obviously give this vlog a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you like this kind of roundup of books all in one go.